Rule 10 has several parts, so we're going to take the parts individually, and we're going to start with 10A, which deals with government names. Now, with government names, there are several levels. You have your local and regional governments, you have state government, and you have your federal government. We're going to begin with local and regional government names. When you're dealing with local and regional government names, the name of the county, city, town, or village is always going to be the first unit. So if we were with the Brunswick County Department of Social Services, it would be Brunswick County, and then you would go from there. Brunswick County Sheriff's Department would be Brunswick County, and then Sheriff's Department. The most distinctive part of the name comes next. So after Brunswick County, you would have Public Library or Fitness Center or Waterworks. Then the type of office comes next, like County of, City of, Department of, or Office of. Of is not added if it's not automatically a part of the name. Looking at the examples, here you have the County of Alameda Aquatic Center. Well, first you start with the location, Alameda, and then County of, and then the Aquatic Center. Within the City of Arlington, you have the Public Library, so Arlington City of Public Library. Also in the City of Arlington, you have the Senior Center, so Arlington City of Senior Center. In Ashland County, you have the Department of Elections. Now notice here, first of all, you're going to have the location, Ashley County. Then you're going to use the most distinctive unit, which is elections. So with elections, it's Department of Elections, but Department of is not most distinctive. You could have drawers and drawers of file cabinets with department. So you go with the most distinguished one. What department? Elections, and then Department of comes last. Augusta City Waterworks, in that order. Baker County Bureau of Licenses. Bureaus is like departments, so it moves to the end. The most distinctive unit here is licenses. So Baker County, Licenses, Bureau of. City of Banks, Water Department. So where is it located? In Banks, City of, and Water Department. Barstow Municipal Court, Barstow Municipal Court. Now when we go to your self-check, let's take a look at the self-check for 10A. And I'm going to click off and try again because it's loading slowly. So let's see what's happening. Okay, for this one, you have several local and regional government names that you're going to index. So we start with Douglas City Library. Douglas is the location, city, and library. The next one is the City of Douglas Water Bureau. We always start with the location, which is Douglas, And then city, we have of this time, so we do use it. If it were not there, we would not use it. You have Douglas County Emergency Services. You have Douglas City Human Resources Department. And you have the City of Douglas Public Library. Now you would continue Douglas County Public Works Department in that order: Douglas first, Douglas City Hall, Douglas County Circuit Court, Douglas County Youth Services Agency, and Douglas County Welfare Department. The thing to remember is that the location is always going to be first. And once you finish, check your work. Now you don't have to put them in order here. You're simply indexing. So check your work to be sure that you're correct. So you will work with the remaining ones to check your understanding. In addition, I have also included an activity in the Activities and Applications folder, 5.5. This is for arranging county names. So here you're dealing with divisions, units, agencies within a county. Now pay close attention to your instructions here. Notice that it starts with Unit 3. Well, it says the following government services are provided by Marion County. So Marion County would be Units 1 and 2, and they didn't duplicate that here. You can alphabetize by Marion County because Units 1 and 2 are all identical. So code each name by keying each unit of the following segment in appropriate column. Begin coding with Unit 3. The key unit of all items is Marion. Unit 2 is County. Then you're going to alphabetize by numbering 1 to 14 in the order column. So Marion County Administrative Services, Motor Pool Transportation Department. So we start with the highest level, which is the Transportation Department. So remember that departments are always going to come first. And then within that, we have Administrative Services. And then in Administrative Services, we have the Motor Pool. Okay, the next one is the Aging Agency and the Social Services Division of the Human Services Department. Divisions are usually next after departments, and then bureaus, agencies, and so forth would come after that. So we have Human Services Department, which is the highest level. Within the Human Services Department, you have the Social Services Division, and within that division, you have the Aging Agency. For the next one, you have the Well Child Clinics, which comes under the Public Health Division of the Human Services Department. So Human Services Department, under the Public, and I always want to leave out Public Health Division, and the Well Child Clinics. Okay, and one more, Operations and Administration under the Transportation Department. Okay, so for the remaining ones, we know that the Marion County is Units 1 and 2, so we're starting with Unit 3. Sheriff's Department, Crime Analysis. Public Library in Marion County. Marion County Clerk's Office, Marriage Licenses. Marion County Treasurer, Budget Office. Marion County Transportation Department in the Planning Services for Land Use Planning. So your levels here, Transportation Department under Planning Services, and Land Use Planning is under that. The next one is the Utilities Department and Service District Number 1 in that department. The next one is the General Service Department and the 911 Coordinator in that department. Human Services Department, the Housing Authority. The Sheriff's Department, Traffic. And Human Resources Department, Personnel Office. Now, after you have indexed all of them, you're going to start with Unit 3 to alphabetize because Units 1 and 2 are identical. If you have 2 or more of Unit 3 that are identical, then you're going to move to Unit 4. And as we've done always, you're going to continue to move until you find the first characters that are different in a unit, and those are the units that you will alphabetize by. Okay, now let's see what I did here. Transportation Department, and I probably put administrative, IVE, which I did, and it's administration. Okay, and everything else should be correct in the ones that I've done for you. So this activity is another practice activity, but I strongly urge you to complete this one and your self-check before you begin working on the application for this chapter.